grain prices are way up, especially for wheat. We saw it last week. The wheat futures hit the limit 6 times. It has settled since then, but it shows us really that grain prices have been going up. And there are other impacts on the market, especially also on input prices. One obvious one is the price of oil, which impacts the price of gasoline, diesel. So for grain farmers, it's going to cost a lot more just to put the crop in or harvest in terms of diesel. And another important impact on inputs is the one on fertilizer. Russia and Belarus, that's also involved in the conflict, are facing a lot of sanctions right now, and they are important producers of potash. We're seeing grain prices going up, which means it's having an impact on livestock prices. And given that livestock prices are increasing and meat prices are increasing, people in the end might turn more toward like vegetable type of products. So one long-term possible impact is that shift we might observe. We already see people consuming less meat than before. We see that in Canada and the United States, less beef, less pork, and more chicken. So these meat products like chicken that are less feed intensive, that require less time and more quicker turnaround ratio feed to output that is higher, their prices are not going to be impacted as much as beef and hogs. All of the crops prices are going up. So the incentive for farms might be to switch a little bit toward one crop versus the other, but there's still profitability into raising other crops. So I don't expect really like lentils and peas acreage to drop significantly. And farmers already committed to some way into planting some crops. So the shift can happen, but not a huge shift.